This company just shared this news on Twitter that US House lawmakers reintroduced $1.5 billion bill for clean energy microgrids. This is going to be a key for this penny stock. Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Sun Pacific Holding, which is trading under the ticker symbol SNPW on the OTC market. So again, I'm sorry to my Robinhood users, you should get a real broker if you want to trade or hold penny stocks, because Robinhood is just one big problem, was and will be, and it will only be getting worse. So that's my advice for you for free. Just get rid of it and create a real brokerage account. With that being said, the stock today is up 26%. However, if we look at the past 5 days, the stock got beaten down for about 65%. So yeah, it's still quite on sale, so really don't be upset that if you missed out on it and you're just getting to know about this penny stock right here right now from my video. There's plenty, and I mean plenty, of growth ahead. I will show you what moved the stock price. After, I will tell you what this company does, so we know why it actually moved the stock price up. I've already said it in the intro, however I like to show you more, at least some basic due diligence, so we know if it actually makes sense to invest into this company. If we head into their website, it doesn't really look too appealing. It's a WordPress website. It looks kind of old, like from 2010. However, it still does its job. It tells us what they do and what is their mission and all that good stuff. So I will just quickly read their about section, because nobody really cares about that long information. It's boring, so let's get into that juicy, interesting stuff. Sun Pacific Holding Corporation uses management's knowledge and experience to serve customers and shareholders through quality service and equipment, working to keep customers satisfied and by doing our part in protecting the environment. So as you can see, it's heavily focused on clean energy and being environmentally friendly. And you know what? Who has the same idea? Joe Biden, the president of the United States, who is going to put a lot of money into renewable energy, clean energy and hydrogen. So if we scroll down, we can see Sun Pacific's subsidiaries. They are Sun Pacific Power, Street Smart Outdoor and Med Recycler. Let's start with Sun Pacific Power. Here we have a little bit of really shortened version about one of these subsidiaries, so I'll just read most likely just the headlines, because from the headlines we can get quite a good idea of what they're doing and what is product of this subsidiary. They're offering solar products, so wow, another solar penny stock. Solar powered bus shelters, so again solar product but in another way. Solar powered LED trash bins. You can use solar power to different uses, and this company proves it. And last but not least, lighting products. So as we can see, there has 8 worldwide manufacturing and assembly locations, including 5 in the United States. So this penny stock is operating worldwide and is worth how much? 12 cents. Wow, this seems like heavily underrated. However, let's move to another subsidiary, which is no other than Street Smart Outdoor. As we can see, they're focusing on street furniture. And what does it mean? Street furniture advertising is advertising displays placed on sidewalks, including on bus shelters, benches, telephone kiosks, trash bins and related furniture. Street Furniture Outdoor offers discounted street furniture outdoor advertising. So as we can see, just your daily ad. It might be getting kinda hit during worldwide pandemic, however, it's not here forever. And in 3 years, it's going to be done for good. And they're going to be in such a good position than ever before, And it really is smart, because they're trying to, save the environment, and they're actually getting the energy from solar. So it all goes hand in hand. Their subsidiaries are very well connected, and it offers quite a big savings on that. And last but not least, we have here their last subsidiary, Med Recycler, which is simply turning waste into renewable energy, as their picture says. So Med Recycler is a leading-edge processing facility that will turn waste into renewable energy. If we look into their overview, what is interesting for us, what their facility will do, so we can see it creates 20 to 30 permanent jobs for local residents once complete. It creates new tax revenue for both the town and state. The facility will convert waste into clean renewable energy. That is huge. The waste will be converted to energy by a heating process called pyrolysis. Waste will not be burned or incinerated, rather it is evaporated. So that's really big differentiate from the normal factories. Emissions from the facility will be less than the equivalent of 4 cars traveling 11,500 miles per year at 55 miles per hour. Wow, this is such a low amount of emissions. There will be no wastewater discharge into the local wastewater system as a result of facility operation. So super clean facility. You know, all of 3 subsidiaries have one big thing in common, which is clean energy and, you know, smart managing of available resources. So this is really good way of heading into the next month, year and 5 years ahead. Today the stock is up. Right now it actually jumped to 33%. Wow. And the reason is quite simple. As I've shown in the intro, the company shared on their Twitter account a really interesting article which directly supports them and is about them because they are part of the news. So if we click on it, we can read the article really quickly. The Energy Resilient Communities Act would help fund clean energy microgrids for critical infrastructure with focus on low-income communities and communities of color. The bill reflects Biden goals. The bill was first introduced in October, but since then the Democrats have taken control of the White House and Senate, sharply improving the outlook for the legislation. President Joe Biden has made tackling climate change and environmental justice key elements of his new administration. The legislation reserves at least $150 million of annual funding for grants supporting community-owned energy systems. And as we know, their subsidiaries are really like community companies. The grants would support up to 60% of a project's cost. If the project is an environmental justice community, the grant could cover up to 90% of the cost, and this is exactly our case. Company Sun Pacific is environmental justice community, I believe so. So this is why they share it on their Twitter account, and it really was a great catalyst, great signal to buy in. Unfortunately, I got to know about this company just a few hours ago, so I went ahead, recorded and edited to get it at least today in before or after the market ends, so you can jump in tomorrow with a clean head, maybe do a little bit of more your due diligence, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just providing you my information which I found and my view on the topic or on company in our case. So I can see this stock going really nicely back to the 34 cents, because before it jumped out because of hype. Now there are actually some news behind it, so we can see at least 50% in the next moves. However, right now the stock is going up like crazy, plus 37%. Let's hope it won't run up much today and it will save some movement for the rest of this week. It's good to jump into the stock or a penny stock when you see a stagnation, because it means that people are selling off, buying off. It's like preparing for some kind of move. And when you see that the move break out and the stock is doing 36% up move, you see it's good time to maybe get in, because usually the next day it's even bigger with penny stocks. And again, it's still on 60 to 63% sale, so don't be afraid. I hope I brought you some value. If I did, definitely consider subscribing to my channel for more exclusive daily videos, and clicking the thumbs up button really helps me out as a content creator. Also, let me know down in the comment section below what are your thoughts and opinion about this particular company, and if you have any other interesting stock picks, let me know in the comments as well. I read most of my comments as YouTube allows me, and I respond them as soon as I can. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.